You know, back in 1993, amidst the hardcore rave scene of teenagers consuming illegal recreational drugs like they were gobbling down tubes of E-number Smarties, Doom made its grand appearance on the PC. And I can honestly say that the creators of this first-person shooter game might have been somewhere in Happy Land themselves. For one thing, the 3D graphics weren't exactly groundbreaking given built upon the core tenets of Wolfenstein 3D.
Once we're in enemy territory, we're gonna be doing one thing, and one thing only. Killing Nazis. Any and every sumbitch we find wearing a Nazi uniform, they're gonna die. Sound good? Yeah!
But they were aesthetically interesting. Then there was the annoying deliverance of heavy metal music that, quite frankly, sounded more like a torturous exorcism being carried out.
I cast you out!
That said, it made me question, why did Doom become such a commercial success to the mass audience of gamers worldwide? Well, for one thing, the game indulged in high-level graphic violence, which from a gamer's point of view, who doesn't love that? The more obvious perception was the breakaway from the traditional speedrunning style and adopting a first-person shooter experience. Surprisingly, this would leave your head spinning as you tore through a labyrinth of various levels on a fast-paced killing spree of demons using a simple pistol to a flesh-ripping weapon that came straight out of the Texas Chainsaw Massacre. But the biggest win for ID Software came when they introduced the multiplayer network the following year. Of course, such a risky move to online when desktop computers weren't as common in every household as they are today, it was a brave move by the creators, and one that paid off, spawning several successful new releases in the following years, and setting a precedent for other gaming developers to follow in their footsteps. Fast forward 31 years later, and the chainsaw-hacking Doom guy returns in Doom: The Dark Ages. And although my desire for something different from the playing point of view wasn't fulfilled, it was abundantly clear ID Software creators kept in mind, if it ain't broke, don't try to fix it.
Love to do. Oh!
And stayed true to its origin as first-person transversing balls deep in the dead through the levels.
This can work. This can... Hey, it's like a hoppity hop.
Wait! Don't you mean knee deep in the dead?
Whatever.
Anyway, one thing that struck me when watching the new trailer is the graphics looks insane. Immediately after the opening statement, we are taken on a tour of the in-game footage of a gothic medieval-style world that on the surface looks to have been destroyed by who or knows what.
It's a fantasy sci-fi FPS, a medieval war against hell, and when you say the word medieval, you gotta have melee weapons.
And don't we just love melee weapons? From there, we arrive at the scene of our protagonist, Doomslayer, inside a room that can only be described as a futuristic chamber where he gets given a dual busting gun and a Captain America shield. Only after this do we realize the Slayer is aboard the Starship Enterprise, which beams him down to the planet and ready to kick ass. At this point, the 90s nostalgia is in full effect, including the ear-bleeding heavy metal noise. Leaves me wondering if Doomslayer has this crap playing on shuffle inside his helmet. Regardless, we get to witness Doomy doing what he does best, going all melee out and obliterating everything in sight, while equipped with an extensive wardrobe full of new arousal weapon toys at his disposal, like a skull-crushing gun, for instance, that fires crushed bones as bullets. And then there's the shield that transforms like Megatron into a crazy revving chainsaw deadly weapon that he slings like a boomerang and slices through the enemy like a hot knife to butter. As always, the fast and furious approach doesn't disappoint, and I'm guessing when I do get the chance to play it, no doubt I'll be running for the medicine cabinet and popping a few pills for the motion sickness it delivers. It's an interesting concept nonetheless, and one I'm sure will be a success if executed correctly. So the big question is, will Doom deliver a new and exciting gaming experience to the franchise in 2025, or will it show all its pitfalls from its predecessor? Let me know in the comments below. If you enjoyed watching this video, be sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more. Geek Gamer Kid, over and out.